Om VajraKilaya Sarva
Om VajraKilaya Sarva Om VajraKilaya Sarva Om VajraKilaya Sarva Om VajraKilaya Sarva VajraKilaya Sarva Om 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 VajraKilaya Sarva Page 55. Namo Choson Zawa Sandang Jamba Yoje Yana Lazo Denje Zabje Jedimbe Nozi Tanga Shadama Yedor Mandala Jala Nambando Yonjelom Jusam Jeme Jabarjo Om Ahung Om Ahung Om Ahung Rani Bar Jemborzar Tuga Hong Yegle Song Wewe Zerje Person Tam Jin Kordan Jeb Sosu Nene Jin Chemba Pema Tem Tenga Jeng Al Purpose Om Mari Shari Yeba Shona Dani Sabda Semoye Jeng Gwen Ye Ma Zeng Bormoso Parje Ponya Dhammi Gordan Je Tanze Wanga Nende VajraKilaya Mohangataya Mamashidam Kurmakaraya Sabareva Benza Samando Om Benza Pube Dube Alokengende Nevede Shata Mahapancha Murdakahi Maharagdakahi Om VajraKilaya Mohangadaya Mamashidam Karmakaraya Sabara Varaya Dambolenda Gagagaya Gaya Om VajraKilaya Mohangad Sabara Varaya Dambalenda Kakakaya Gahe Om VajraKilaya Mohangadaya Mamashidam Karmakaraya Sabara Varaya Dambalenda Kakakaya Gahe Person Tam Jin Jenye Kordang Jepanang Jepadam Bande Yela Sanje Jetempo Song Ganjaga Wampantu Gende Taje Jarsi Chong Jikten Je Gopa Sor Simjen Je Pende Per Nam Jerpa Nam Je Dong Ronze Nganja Nam Jen Dang Weda Ter Nepege Chum Jepa Tam Sing Den Dupa Nam Sena Savenge Jin Shawatan Tuen Jin Mombe Lek Su Tam Jin Perjen Jepat Chodang Temonga Ngudra Malub Nyuten De Bentalen Zoi Je Hong Par Jin Tanto Kalaya Kanye Soma Tam Zekje Shana Donyi Sotoma Kenje Masen Ponyarje Namji Terho Jinjaje Tome Dazan Tenle Da Dongming Kordan Jelade Joran Why once I wander Bombay Shodaya Home Pay to Yoram Boji Chedon Dama Don Dinjin So Jena Nyeda Bemola Nebe Hunte Number Teleram Yam Kam Song De Mala Bengo Bodam Je Se Home Om Lan Swamam Abam Hai Dai Rengaya Vyam Je Tam Se Jem Berai Deyan Jero Mo Jeyan Chawar Jo Om Ahung Om Ahung Om one si pe re de ba da wang dong de la we se ye ye do wa ye so so ye ye do wa ye ne ja da dan te ma den ba dan ke la ya ye nge do do ai wo se na ne je sa wa yong we be long je ze la ba ba je ya yong ko dan je bo da Drub je ya yong por son je la ber bo da yen se gang se ye se Son jo re me gar dav jer te mo nang se zong nyen da che bar me zong dam tsik je cho yen cho chen chen den dong sa len de dan she gong lok za ra ro bong ka den dong za re ma chen ba len da ga na za de yob ze ne ting en ze nam khen tha da nyam bar bar nyam nye gong be chen je lop la na me be gong zen di sang da le je wang mo da da ba ha de them chen zar de chen jar mon cha je le ke sam je ba ge din je per de be ren zai nam to da nyen bo yen se gang re guan cha ba ve ge yen par che mo de da den de dam si ye tan ton do je yen da yen song ko lo jen de ma ya yam nye me to dam gang gep je paro sin je nge sab je den de to ve ja ya yam de be san ye ne chan tam nye ye to dam gang Qua song to le sa ja yin Rek je drop den tha Do jen tha wan jem je ba Sim jo nam je to dam gang Je me nam ba ye ye nge Chen le ye bo drem ze jen Ba we guo ye song wa ye Dong je ye ye to dam ga Do je per we ga song ye Nam je re tam de jong we to đa tăng gây chế nhiên bố chế xó na ma vi thâu tăng càng na nhi ma vi thâu ma yi thâu tăng càng ji vô gan ye thâu tăng quang hoa sơ nhiệt ye thâu tăng càng nghiêm nhi nhiệt ye thâu tăng càng ma yam te me thâu tăng càng trong coi trời về thôi kia kia thâu tam nhiên bộ yên sư càng cha hoa yên la tam chế kê nhân trời nhi tông chữ ba số yar tam nhiên bộ sơ chi nê lê yá trời ba chiên bộ chế bộ sông thâu chế yết chên bộ Quan tăng huệ đế ma lý dô Tha ma tìm trò dông ba sô Tín tăng rô lan chếp dĩ bê Mê tam hèm minh đế chế đế Bồ khám phong dinh gông bồ tăng Drep la par chư tam si thô Phở tên sét huệ đer tơ lộ Bảo hoa xar chế hôm tơ sạch Đơ chế mê ya mam chế bar Tra xơ rộp Đơ bê nam chân khol chế la Ye xê trò vê xin chế lap Sĩ bá đor chế trê bá ye Ta tăng chế mô nhờ tơ tơ Thân nhiên công ban thar sinh đề Đề ye thử yên ra sân sợi Tiết mê yên sư sang chớp nê Tổ nhiên thọ rê Gọi vai thô tam ca Na vô yap chế thô tam ca Tông ba yam chế thô tam ca Nhi mê rô hoa chên bê ca Hôn ta nê yê nê ram sô rê cha nga Chư mê tô ra nham cha ra sô trô Na san ten ta chun na yen se she Om ten cha sa ta sa ma ya ma na pa la ya me ni sa ta sa na pa ti ta ne ta me pa la tu te ka ya me pa la me ta te me ta ya o me ne ta me Se la se te me ta ya ta sa wa ka ma ta ta me ta sa re yang ko ro ha 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 Su ta 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 na pa ta ma ya ta ta ya ma Namo Cho Sam Cha Va Sam Thang Ye Tang Đột Ye Yen La Cho Ten Che Cha Che Che Tem Nếp Di Tam Se Quan Che Tam Che Cho Tha Me Men Con Dal Ko chen be de la pa de ba chen be de la pa sa nye chen be de la pa sho na me ke de la pa da nye chen be de la pa sa da chen be de la pa姐姐当在的喇叭，喊特在永远的喇叭，三千秋的三姐姐，喊的三家为动作伴，人在大家能拉呢，每件都别着当人。这大把的就别做我中多见这瓦那，这我见不三拉结有咱就能得过了，我们就这样的瓦大的我都得先的家的我呀是。见过这些事情，那个单位我碰的，把这样着急的，我做这微笑的到，等着你。这真总要没把肉。ben da ya sha ko da ga 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 he ga Nekaram Kadala Toholo Gadala Monge Medingen Boto Hudingen Jeb Jeb Yedo Samja Toja Holo Wurgab Jeb Timin Chewa Job Jedo Hoyene Pop Jedambe Yene Mob Jedo Yedo Mena Jebe Yarata Teyong Empe Mom Jedo Dalan Jodo Darte Sor Gelan Gili Gila Yama Ramo Yamo Gala Rupanyin Zala Yang Yang Sok Zala Yang Yang Nyin La Che Sola Chum Zita Sola Tong Tong Nyin Cha Xie Za Tam Re Le Le Nyin Zek Zek Wu Wu Xie Xie Ngung Gur Nya Nya Sus Da Dem Mama Karma Xie Dam Kara Mara Sino Dhamma Dana Ye Hong Be Wong Ban Zai Gili Gila Hong 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 the Dhammaraya Bene Kalan Zamele Bene Raja Talensha Bene Shikik Dam Dam Bene Sarpa Sarpa Bene Tom Tom Jo Bene Momo Bene Dar Dar Bene Tsar Tsar Bene
Page 74. The Vajra holders have stated that attainment of accomplishments depends upon following the Master. Therefore, to treat the Master with contempt is said to be the first root downfall. To transgress the words of the Buddha is said to be the second downfall. To be angry with a Vajra brother or sister is the third fault pointed out. The Buddhas taught that to abandon love for any being is fourth. To abandon bodhicitta, the root of dharma, is fifth. To belittle the teachings that are one's own or others' philosophical beliefs is sixth. To disclose the secret teachings to secret beings who have not fully matured is seventh. To abuse one's own aggregates, the embodiment of the five Buddhas, is eighth. To doubt the pure nature of phenomena is ninth. To maintain loving relations with evil ones is regarded as tenth. To conceptualize phenomena that are without names and labels is 11th. To cause discouragement in those who have faith is 12th. Failing to rely on the appropriate samaya substances at the required time is 13th. To disrespect women who are the nature of wisdom is 14th. A mantrika who avoids all 14 downfalls is certain to attain accomplishments. All broken and impaired root and branch samayas of body, speech, and mind, all faults and downfalls together with their numerous defilements, I openly confess and lay aside. Please bestow blessings to cleanse and purify them all.
Om Benza Sato Samaya Manu Palayo Bonza Soto Dino Titanda Dome Bava Soto Kayo Me Bava Sobotayo Me Anurato Me Bava Sarva Siddhe Me Payata Sarva Karma Sutta Me Jitam Shiryankur Ha Ho Ha Ho Bangave Sarva Tatanga Tam Benza Benza Bava Maha Samaya Sato
Everybody take their own soap food.
It's self-serve soap, guys. Okay. Okay, so guys, this is just a taster. So just take a small plate so that the line can move quickly. And then the rest will go to the dining hall and we can feast there along with our regular meal. But please just take a small amount now so we can move along. Thank you so much. Plates are at either end of the table. Rinpoche would like to say something. Can we turn the mantra down and be a little bit quiet? Jan, if we can turn the mantra down.
So, Moshe would said, so today, Madam, friends, I would like to introduce to you this yogi here, who was actually the one who had this tanka painted, and that was based on a dream that he had. And this on this tanka you can see a prayer wheel, and also there is Nagarjuna and there's Aryadeva. And now actually it relates to the story of how the prayer wheel first emerged in this world. It first was brought to this world by Nagarjuna, and all of this in a way naturally appeared to this yogi in his dream. and he's actually also from far away. And so then anyways, he had this tanka made in Dharamsala, and then among many other people had it signed by His Holiness the Dalai Lama. And so he's the one who brought that all about, and many disciples might have heard about that tanka because we have it has been announced in various places before. And so this was nothing pre-arranged, actually. It's not that he was asked to have a certain tanka, paint a certain tanka according to a certain idea, but actually it just appeared naturally because he had a dream about it, and that then encouraged him to have this tanka made. And actually, Aryadeva has a very strong connection to Gar Monastery, and Nagarjuna has a strong connection to Lord Chigden Sumgan, and all of that naturally appeared in his dream. And then he offered me this tanka. And also at the Gar Monastery, in regarding the prayer wheel itself, at the Gar Monastery, the main holy object that we have there is called the Gyanagma. It's the precious prayer wheel. And nowadays, all over the world, the tradition of the spinning a prayer wheel has also spread. And personally, that began with there was Brian who made the first wooden prayer wheels here. And before that, actually, I was spinning a metal prayer wheel. That's a bit troublesome. So then we got the wooden prayer wheels, and now they have really spread around the world. And now there are workshops that produce them in America and in Israel and in Taiwan, in Tibet, and so on. And many thousands of disciples have bought those wooden prayer wheels. And that is a great benefit for the one who buys the prayer wheel, and also a great merit for the one who sells the prayer wheel. Now, regarding the one who buys the prayer wheel, if they buy a prayer wheel, then the proceeds go to the production of even more prayer wheels. And this is how they could spread around the world now. And those smaller wooden prayer wheels are very easy to carry around. It's not very troublesome. And because of that, they have spread everywhere now. They're also a great support for sustaining mindfulness. As a sign of gratitude, I would like to offer this yogi here a katak.
같이 루치 마돌을 팩고 요래 루치 마돌을 마음과 팩고는 뭔가 로마서 베시에 요래 루치는 이제 완이 요래 드라랑케 완이체 이렇게 걸어서 말람자 루치 마돌을 팩고 담제 난거래 뭔가 로마서 베시에 쉬요래 대타제 들이다다 루치인들들이 참아 가지고 봐야 보지네 들이 마음과서 루치 드바데라 제대로 뭐하나 줍치디다 ям 초와데 가리는들이 랑을 캄반을 잡네 그래서 깨데 로마산제 깨데 땅 그리랑 그 냠이 제는 비용적까지 다 타고 요래 그 값들이 신수고 말이 되나 저랑게 대타버지는 줍치냐고 같이 타는 거니 배사 요 말이 줍치는 편도 요래 다 들으셔 맞습니다. 생각해요. 대로 이렇더니 로마스 이제 가는 거는 로마 쪽 가진 소원을 되냐는데 진짜 야 저거요래. 그냥이 주고 내가 고추고래. 무슨 좋아다 일을 봐지. 대평 쪽 받았고 담보를 지금 되게 용리 좋았지나 이제 하장 내가 상보리 양만 되어가 에 생각 못 해셔.
And so then also now you have all joined Drubchen, a great accomplishment retreat. And so what I want to mention is actually something I've already mentioned before in the past. But once you have entered or joined Drubchen at least one time, so first of all, sometimes it is the case that disciples need to leave before the end of the Drubchen. And if that is the case also for future times, what you should do in that case is you can recite this taking up of empowerment or accomplishment on your own in the text, and then also go around the mandala and make your own prayers, and then you're free to leave. So that's one thing. And then the other thing is that now once you have joined the Drubchen one time, now oftentimes people like to repeatedly participate in a Drubchen. They have great aspirations, and that is because when they join a Drubchen, a very special feeling arises within them. And however, even if you're not able to come here, once you have joined here one time, in the future you can do the same practice on your own at home. You can, for example, play a recording of the retreat and then just follow the practice on your own. And the benefit is actually exactly the same. And then in that case, if you do it on your own, you don't have to do the night sessions. So I'm saying that because some of you come from far away, and it's very difficult to come here, it's very expensive, and often people worry about that because they really want to join the Drubchen, but it's difficult for them. So in that case, if you have at least joined the Drubchen one time, you can also do it on your own, or even have 3 or 4 or however many other disciples come together, and then you practice together. And only if you have a lot of disciples, then it is fine to do a night session. Otherwise, it's not. You don't have to do it. But once you have joined the Drubchen once, you can also mentally create all of the offerings and so forth. We always speak about actually materials that we offer and then mentally created offerings, and they both have the same benefit. And then the last thing about the Drubchen is that now you have joined the Drubchen, and that in itself, just to join the Drubchen a single time, is an incredible fortune. And it is a sign that you most certainly have already made a connection to this practice in previous lives.
들이 소소라는 게 이마적인 양이잖아. 이 왕이지 하장 짜치버는데 이마적인 양이지 고마 똑바로데 양이지 거래. 니는 책 가르쳐 보지 요래. 강리 이시상은 이마 샤르지. 대 강리 사기의 족진의 동지 대 이시대 남시 이시는 포로 대리 대 양당양 양이지네 검자원들이 라가 따와 주는 거래. 다 대리 다음에 하고성선이 다 주는 다 이시상은 이마 대리 이시기 이마 대리들이 배도요 말이 주고 돌이 정 공부도 온 거래 배라 다 다리 저다도 종점이 태왕니들이 좀 뜻발이 이시상은 이마 따와라 고고래 그리 대란 맨나야들이 저다 니지치 못질라 산속 챙겨 봐봐 재미있는 봐봐들이 니지치 못질라 대답제 또는디 다통 우럽도 따와갔던 시행이 요래 시사원에 마치 와대 대래 검장 참단한테 싸와시 와대 랑가하고 오면 이게 도주체는 연말에 별로 검장들오 랑가 타고 니지 저 미스데가 따와 차소는 따소소리 시사원에 마대 샤요래 하장 짜지 뭐 시사원에 마는 사제가 살아 셈 생각을 해보요래 별로 사제 공부를 니디 산소들이 하자 같이 뭐래 그때 다 총고를 우리 하자 책 같이 뭐 냠절이라 이 말에 고래 내가 그러다 내 상황을 다시 들려줘.
And then regarding the continuous practice, now if you engage in this practice on any given day in the future, there is something very important in there, in the text, that if you can, you should practice every day, and that is the taking up of the empowerment. That is extremely precious. And if you do it, you can do it in the evening. And within that section, there are a few very important words. And that is the secret, the sun of secret wisdom arises. And now that refers to this sun, the secret. It refers to the view of Mahamudra or Dzogchen. It is when primordial or the ordinary consciousness has transformed into primordial wisdom. So this section you should practice on a daily basis. And also sometimes meditate on the meaning of that. When you meditate, you gain an understanding of the view, the natural state of the mind. So when you have this moment of certainty of knowing that this is the nature of the mind, then this is the secret sun of primordial wisdom arising within you. It is something that you yourself within have recognized. And ultimately, this is what we refer to as realizing the state of Vajradhara, that is beyond arising and decline. And also actually, it is the overcoming of the demon of the Lord of Death, when you realize deathlessness, that the mind transcends birth and death. Also, it is related to the Kila of immeasurable compassion and bodhicitta and so forth. So the ultimate siddhi, the ultimate attainment is that. And all the other elements of branches of practice are taught in order to realize that. The view, the ultimate nature of the mind, the secret sun of primordial wisdom. Secret because it is something that you recognize from an experiential, on an experiential level. So it is nothing that anyone else tells you, anyone else can see or express to you. It is your own experience of the natural state. And recognizing it is the rising of the secret sun of primordial wisdom. So these words in there are extremely important, and it is that if you recognize it for just a moment, then that is the first time that your mind has arrived at the actual state of enlightenment. It is for that a moment when all grasping at a reality have been cleared away, that you see the enlightened mind of all the Buddhas. So these words are extremely important, and I encourage you to recite this section, practice it every day, and preferably in the evening. So many dashi delek.
Drubchen shogotang, Drubchen tanjor nam, the chitol tanjor nam manung te tama tili tukji chi jajakali shogata jela dashi delek sha, the musutrum de chikwayu sha dashi delek sha.
And also I would like to say thank you to everyone who has joined the Drubchen and everyone who has supported and the center who has organized it and so on. And also Dashi Derek, and thank you to everyone who has followed us on the live stream. And the result that we have achieved is one and the same regardless of where we are. So many Dashi Derek.
So Rinpoche now is going to draw the kind of lottery, I guess is what is it, for the purba that we had in the bookstore, that beautiful, beautiful, incredibly detailed silver-plated purba. And the winner is... Drum roll. Except I'm spinning a prayer wheel. Oh dear. Teresa Ting. There we go. Teresa Ting. Woo! Where you at, girl? Is she here? She's in Los Angeles. Oh dear, she's in Los Angeles. Okay, we'll call her and let her know, and Rocco will deliver the beautiful purba. Yay, that's wonderful.
Everybody. Then that do at pay. Japon drop songs. Then the Nasama Gawagong Voyageries. Then Nibachatana Sadaji should you use. Then Talo Gunchula Nima Tambola Dorjasimpa Soyata Nima. Nipa Sumbala, the Namjan Tumchu, and Soyadis,
Tinte zo meyerte tene zambalan ke deramta tene yangus da chi simjin tamje la pimba dan deba zhuma danba jeba gangna so yo ba tamje gesin zemchin jeba dan tene da nanjin ba da chi reyu ke simjin reyu simjin tamje 세랭 네미 용아 된대가 치도 미바리스 되네 대인도다 사마 되니 근추 라제 자트바게 레바타 모나현도가 유 되니 되나 탑들게 되니 샘리 요로치스 아
So the VajraKilaya Drubchen has come to an end, and it has been accomplished perfectly, and also we should rejoice in that. And secondly, there's just a few news I would like to share with you. That is, this year during the winter teachings, on the first day, we will now, in preparation for the long life ceremony, on the first day we will have a Vajrasattva practice. Second and third day there will be a 10,000-fold offering of Nam Gyalma, and we also engage in these practices to contribute to the peace and the well-being in this world and of all sentient beings, and also with prayers that the longevity and the enlightened activities of the Holy Masters become extended and become vast. And also with a prayer that all sentient beings, in particular those we are connected to, will experience a long life free of illness and so on. So I hope that you will all join us for this in the winter teachings, so please keep that in mind.
Tene ta lo sapala tene raran soso ke derem jenari tene tene Rinpoche la timyo 제가 몇 요리스 tene tsama 이제 강통토 zontobe reba 어떤 시요 tene 그스디나게 단 제렘 니동이 이게 근데 잡다 세스게리 다시들래.
So then also we will celebrate the New Year together, and you can be there for to offer your own prayers, and also to offer a long life ceremony to Garchen Rinpoche. So I hope that as many of us as possible will be able to come together for that. So that's all I wanted to say, and also Christina will introduce you to the events that we have planned for 2020.
First, before talking about next year, I want to thank everyone for attending this Drubchen and for such a beautiful, successful week of unbelievable practice and blessings all together. And I'd like to thank His Eminence Garchen Rinpoche and the Lamas and the Chopins and the Umzes and the translators and the staff and the volunteers and the cooks for such a successful Drubchen with a record number of participants. We have never had this many people do this entire Drubchen ever. So, it's wonderful. Emaho. Yeah. I especially want to thank His Eminence Garchen Rinpoche for his infinite compassion and wisdom in guiding us again and again in this holy, powerful practice for the benefit of all. And the blessings, purification, and merit are inconceivable, and we all bow to you with heartfelt gratitude and devotion. thank you to all the Lamas for your inspiring practice day and night and day and night. We are so grateful, and thank you, Lama Thupten Nima, for leading us with your powerful, commanding chanting. Thank you, Lama Abu, for making such beautiful Torma offerings and mandala and shrine, and for your expert trumpet playing. And great job on updating the yellow prayer book. Lama Abu was made that happen, so thank you so much. Thank you to our steadfast Chopins, Grace and Diane. We are so, thank you for your steady hand. Thank you, Juanita, for leading us in the English chanting and all your hard work with your brilliant versification. I know it made the whole experience really amazing for everyone. And thank you, Darcy and Bahar, and I think even Nelson was helping with the night sessions, right? And filling in with the umzays, thank you for all your help. And thank you, Ina, for your new translation of the sadhana. And for translating the teachings all week. And we couldn't do it without you. Thank you so much. And Rocco, thank you for translating for the Chinese students all week. Really, really wonderful help. So now it's time to thank all of the volunteers, and I hope they're in this room. We definitely could not have made it through this Drubchen without our incredible cooks. So thank you for the cooks. Yeah. Keeping us fed and nourished and healthy all week. So thank you, Kevin. That's Juanita's other half. So they really were quite the team this Drubchen. And Romy, I can't see anybody. Oh, they're hiding. Are we going to do the thank yous? Okay. And thank you, Romy and Alex. I don't know if he's still here. He left early. And Yangfin for all your extra hours in the kitchen. And Joyce. And James for all your town runs. And Lisa filling in when we needed you every time. Please come up if I've called your name. We need to do some gift giving. Long life. All right. And then here comes Yangfin and Lisa and Jan for doing all our live streaming, and Ani Dagme for all her help with the torma making before the retreat, and Terry for being in the bookstore helping everyone all the time. Terry, please come in from the bookstore. Tina for filling in at the bookstore, and then Darcy and Bahar, I need you to come, and Diane and Grace and Olga for helping with all the soaps, and Jamie and Vajra Pranam and Zaki and Kathy and Winnie, Vicky and Sue, Faiza, Takiko, and Leah. So if you could all please come up and get a thank you gift. Thank you so much for all your help, everyone. We could not have done it without you. Ginny, please come up. And I want to thank everyone again for all of their contributions to the building project. It was really so inspiring, the level of generosity, and whatever amount you donated, the merit's really inconceivable, so thank you so much. We're over the $1 million mark now, and I especially wanted to thank also Master Hai Tao, who has been doing fundraising around the world with his students, some of whom have never been here, are giving generously for the project here. It's for the benefit of all. So, we're really grateful for the incredible support worldwide for this project. And then as far as next year's schedule, it is now out in the hallway, the flyer's out, and many of the dates still are being organized and will be announced, but it gives you all an overview of what to expect, what will be happening here next year. We've got some really wonderful retreats. All of our traditional offerings will be happening, as well as a few new retreat offerings. And so we really hope to see all of you here in the heart of the mandala for this coming year and for the years after. And just a reminder, next year will be extra merit for any practice you do here, because I'm hoping everyone will have the realization that all sound is mantra with all the construction going on. Okay? All right. Thank you, everyone. Oh, yeah. Okay, so a quick PS, just a special thank you to the staff for this Drubchen, because everyone worked incredibly hard with so many people here. It was just an enormous effort that they made, and everybody did such a beautiful job, so special shout out to the staff. Thank you.
And of course, none of this would have been complete if we don't also thank Christina, who is running away. But deep, deep thanks to her for all of her efforts and her love and her support of everything that we do. Page 57. Gape Lama's mic, please.
Gor Dorje Yana Gorje Nam Shebje Wandala Wong John Jay Tin De Damam De Be Kaya Soma Dam Zai Je Ngon Je Ta Zai Ji Gong Lo Dor Ma Lo She Ne Le Se Panje Dena Nebe Din Jong Nenderza Jembe Dormon Devyela Jorvele Nandeba Sum Zawa Sam Dan Yedam Dorje Yun La Zo Den Je Sab Ji Je Den Be Ne Se Dam Se Gam Dor Yon Re Ram Ba Re Wo De
Summoning good fortune.
Your land of perfect compassion, even by poison names don't exist. Generous, ignore me with love. loves increasing in love just like your land of Vajradhara's deathless life. Even mysteries' names are gone, lotus born grant your blessing, sky-faring grateful body. In manifest joy, land of perfect bliss, even the names born confused hate to exist. Vajrasattva grant blessing, mirror like wisdom city, in glory endowed land of perfect splendor, even names for confused pride don't exist. Ratnasambhava bestow equanimity, wisdom, and watch at your land of great happiness, even names for confused desire are gone. Amitabha bless and grant discerning wisdom city. Fulfilled activity, land of perfect Buddha deeds, there's no words for jealousy. Hammoga city, bestow civilization, wisdom in the open Dharma sphere. Endowed with my perfections, ignorance does not exist. Vayojana grant Dharma, Jati wisdom ready, grant vital essences of the 5 great mothers and long life. Incarnated Uddiyana, Soyam Tvajita Gini, endless emptiness, mastery, fortune of profound mantra, rules of phenomena, where all lineage yidams dwell. Grant awakening in one life, fortunes of Mahamudra, in the sphere of self-display. 12 rhythms of peace and wrath, grant supreme and common power, cities fulfilling all links. In 24 sacred sites, gather infinite guidance, and liberating powers. Fortune of secret mantras in the Makayas expanse, well-lineage lords and kin. Grant enlightened paths in peace to stages mantra dating, in all taming to sphere. Dwell Mahakala and more, grant subjugating seeing, fortune of enlightened acts. Holy in Vaishnavana's abode dwells the Lord Sambala, who acts kindly for all beings. Master of life, merit, wealth, food and fortune with your core, don't waver from your heart pledge. Think thoughts compassionately, bring their own love life fortune, bring your fortune of cattle. Fortune of swift horses and wealth of wish-granting livestock, the fortune of fertile sheep, and the peasant's fortune of goats and the best cattle, wealth of wish-granting cows, bulls, mules to carry heavy loads, all this good fortune bring, in fortune of highly prized lands, fertile soil and lasses, grains, precious gems and ornaments. Food and drink of every kind, bring them here from us fortune from above. God's good spirits will be weighing on us, wishing gem below. Three worlds, gods and humans well. Bring them here as food for body, fortune, Zambuling's holy Dharma. Balonches for good health, dominions, longevity, beings like strength and merit. Of all lands, Indian kings, religious mind, Chinese kings are reaching course. Persian kings fortune well, beyond kings on the courage of our heart. As fortune of the endless time, stable grounds. Perfect wealth, good and holy, radiant splendor, riches, strength, armor, weapons, miracle powers. Monks who uphold the scriptures, fortune of brave and strong boys, beautiful and virtuous girls, pure assemblies all love, being strength and heroes, like sun and moon's eastern rise. Eastern long life fortune, come like the swirling southern clouds. Southern long life fortune, come like enshrouding this western long life fortune. Please come here like a river flows northern. Long life fortune, please come here like rain falling from above. Long life fortune, come like six rains right below. Lower long life fortune, come fortune of melodious praise. Come like turquoise dragons roar, fortune of hearts students, come like dancing star garlands. Bring life's fortune passive, distant hindrances. Sadhu jeweled Dharmini, bring forces good and well, spend like merit riches. Western Buddhist Dakini, some practice tame old things, samsara and nirvana. Northern ancient Dakini, bring the light and dance, and nothing hinders neither. Well, God's with your religion, bring here all the world's fortune. Bring auspicious objects here. Bring fortune and objects here. All things remain at this place, and steadfast. Turgent like successes and endless fortune, unchanging. Planetarian
three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I obtain the essence kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the Guru's three kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the long-life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I obtain the empowerment of the Dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is attained. May I obtain the empowerment of White Zambala Yabyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime siddhis. May I obtain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I obtain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I obtain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I obtain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomena of samsara and nirvana. May I obtain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I obtain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I obtain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I obtain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I obtain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Hom Hri, the Guru who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky, or water pouring into water, without reference point, into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomena, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal.
Hom Hri, by this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last, may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field great bliss, and reach the ground of no return.
Page 27. Om Sharam Benza Kumara Sapare Vara Agam Padam Pupe Dupe Alok Gende Nevede Shakata. Jete song san je tam je je chile je de tabu kar yan wan jerem darve go dan de per la la jan da do yene da da yerme tuen je jong moran turben korwan jambet Jib Soba Ram Long Jebe Sem Jen Tolo Xia Woma A E O Le Le Ho Ho A Ga Ga Gang Gang A Le Le O Gang Gang Ja 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 Nya Da Da Mayara Lava Shaka Sahaja Uma A E O Le Le O Ang A Ga Ga Gang Gang A Ja 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 Nya Da 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 Na Ba 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 Mayara Lava Shaka Sahaja Benza Sato Samaya Manopala Benza Sato Dino Ba Di Tande Do Me Ba Wa Sudo Kaya Me Ba Supochayo me baba, nurato me baba, savasute me payata, savakama sada. O bangave, savata tanga tampense mamuna, tampense baba ma, samaya sato, om bente sato, samaya manapala, bente sato. Sutokayo me baba, supokayo me baba, haruraka me baba, savasute me prayata, savakama sutame, chitam priyam kuroho, ha 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 ho, bangame, sarvata tanga tambe, dummanum tambe, baba ma, samaya sato, om bente sato, sama, munubalaya, bente sato, tinupa, titanda me baba, sutokayo me Supochayo me baba, nurato me baba, savasute me payata, savakama sutame, chitam priyam Samvata Dhamma Dhamma Mame Menza Menza Bava Ma Samaya Sato Wame Dharma Hita Dhabava Hitin Tuken Tatang Heyova Dan Tuken Zaya Naroda Evam Bodhe Mahashamana Yesova Wame Dharma Hita Dhabava Hitin Tuken Tatang Gato Heyova De Tuken Naroda Evam Bodhe Mahashamana Yesova Wame Dharma Yuva de Genzaya Narada Vambode Mahashamana Sovai Dene Din Don Lin Jedo Golvai Sito Yone Jo Nemete Jona le bar tu so wan se da di don ben zai so hoi toi ji guan jo lai to na
Closing prayers. Till what page? Where do we stop? Just keep going until we're done. Oh, okay.
Page 11. By this merit, may I attain omniscience, having defeated the enemies, my wrongdoings. May I liberate all beings who are tossed in the ocean of samsara by the waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death. Whatever virtue sentient beings possess, whatever good they have done, will do, and are doing now, whatever goodness there may be, may it permeate all beings everywhere. By the virtue accumulated throughout the 3 times by others and myself, may all beings filling the reaches of space enter the gateway of the unexcelled path, and may they attain the Vajra holder's ground. by all the virtue actually performed and mentally created by myself and all sentient beings of the 3 times, may all beings of the 6 realms attain the 5 kayas and realize the primordial wisdom of the Buddhas in the Dharma Dhatu mandala of the awakened mind. Glorious root Guru, precious one who sits upon a lotus at my heart, hold me with kindness and grant me all accomplishments of enlightened body, speech, and mind. I pray for the excellent health of the Guru. I pray that he lives a supremely long life. I pray that his activities spread far and wide. Grant blessings that I may not be separate from my Guru. May the Buddha's teachings, the only source of benefit and happiness, endure long, and may the victory banner of longevity for those upholding the teachings be steadfast. May the sound of the great Dharma drum liberate all sentient beings from some suffering. Please remain and teach the Dharma for infinite millions of kalpas. By the might of this powerful merit, may the aspirations of the benefactors and their circles be accomplished within this very life. May their obstacles be pacified. May everything be auspicious, and may their wishes be fulfilled according to the Dharma. Just as the hero Manjushri realized things as they are, and as did Samantrabhadra too, I will follow in their path and perfectly dedicate all these virtues. As all such dedications have been praised as supreme by the victorious ones of the 3 times, I fully dedicate all my roots of virtue to excellent conduct. By the blessings of the Buddha who attained the 3 kayas, by the blessing of the truth of the unchanging nature of reality, and by the blessing of the undivided Sangha community, may my prayers be fulfilled according to this dedication. By the virtues accumulated in the 3 times by myself and all beings in samsara and nirvana, and by the intrinsic root of virtue, may I and all sentient beings quickly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious awakening. Great Vajradhara, Tilopa, Naropa, Marpa, Milarepa, Dharma Lord Gampopa, Padmo Drupa, and Lord Drikungpa, may the auspiciousness of all the Kagyu Lamas prevail. Glorious, holy, venerable, precious, kind, root, and lineage gurus, divine assembly of Idams, assemblies of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, heroes and heroines, Yogini and her assembly of Dakinis, all of you dwelling in the 10 directions, please heed me. By the power of this vast root of virtue, may I benefit all beings through my body, speech, and mind. May the afflictions of attachment, hatred, ignorance, pride, and jealousy not arise in my mind. May thoughts of fame, reputation, respect, honor, and concern for this life not arise for even a moment. May my mind stream be moistened by loving kindness, compassion, and bodhicitta, and may I become a spiritual master with good qualities equal to the infinity of space. May I gain the supreme attainment of Mahamudra in this very life. At the moment of death, may I not experience the suffering of being abruptly severed from this life. May I not suffer a terrible death. May I not die confused by wrong views. May I not experience an untimely death. May I die joyfully and happily in the great luminosity of the mind itself and in the crystal clarity of Dharmata. May I, in any case, gain the supreme attainment of Mahamudra at the time of death or in the bardo. For this realm encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may you remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, supreme are your activities of guiding others with your perfect deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of Lord Drikungpa, great Lord of 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peace and light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. The one known in the noble land as Arya Deva, emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chodingpa, the heart son of Jigten Gonpo. May the life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 aeons. Crown of the Shakyas, kind friend to strangers, the 17 great Panditas, Tilopa, Naropa, Marpa, Milarepa, Gampopa, Jigten Sumgon, and their lineage heirs, please bestow good fortune and auspiciousness. Protector Amitayus, transcendent Lord who grants supreme life, everlasting, stable, and unchanging, and who diverts from untimely death anyone who merely hears your name or thinks of you, please bestow good fortune and auspiciousness. Living austerely in the higher training of discipline, full of compassion that is the glory of those to be tamed, devoid of all grasping, never parting from Mahamudra's natural state, Nedon Tenpe Nima, son of the teachings, may your life remain firm. May the teachings of the great Trikungpa Ratna Shri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld until the end of cyclic existence through study, practice, hearing, contemplation, and meditation.
Your
Thousand arms are the thousand wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate aeon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate to the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
Rinpoche
Bodhisattva, long life.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rinpoche.
근데 자자 가래 주는 게 뒤만 뭐 탐제를 다시 될 가다 뭐고.
So Dashi Dele to all the Dharma friends who followed us on the live stream, and Rinpoche offers you a kadak.
Thank you. If anyone wants to offer kata, please do it now. Amen.